Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Everything Currency. This is my first video of the year, so really I haven't put any videos out this year because there hasn't really been much to talk about that everybody hasn't already talked about. And I kind of want to make sure that I'm making these videos to provide some value for y'all, so that y'all just not watching for no reason, or some entertainment, because this thing could be very entertaining. So first, Elon Musk. Y'all want to talk about Elon? So first, Elon Musk, I guess first of all, Elon Musk tweeted about Bitcoin yesterday. And of course, a whole bunch of YouTubers, everyone gets excited when somebody starts talking about crypto who's not like really known in crypto. So that's pretty cool because we're early. You guys all know that. We're here first. So once these people who are kind of influential start showing up, then yeah, it's exciting. I'm not hating on that. A lot of people are going to get mad and say, oh, look at these vultures and look at all this stuff. And man, people are just excited. Let people be excited and shut up. So Elon Musk tweeted about Bitcoin, which, he tweeted about Ethereum before. And literally that's what got me like thinking like, what's the big deal with Ethereum? Like, why is Elon Musk tweeting about Ethereum? And I started looking into it, and I'm like, man, Ethereum is pretty damn huge, like as far as what they got going on. So that was interesting, and that's something that happened. And hopefully this gets a lot of the thing that it does. Like when somebody like Elon Musk tweets about it, there's people out there who are looking for the next big investment. They're looking for the next big thing, like if they could have got Tesla when it was, I mean, the guy's a billionaire, so people just want a piece of whatever he's going to be offering. And the guy wants a piece of his knowledge that he has that makes him a millionaire and that makes him the CEO of these big ass companies. So him talking about Bitcoin or Ethereum or any crypto is actually good for the space. But it's not good for the people already in the space, because everybody in the space complains about everything, man. We need to stop. Except for Hex. Like, next topic, like Hex, man. Like, who didn't realize that it was a scam? Like, I feel like people put money into it knowing that it was probably going to be a scam, and they were just kind of being greedy, and if it worked out, they were going to try to take the profit before everybody else, and they were just going to try to do, like, people knew that people were going to lose money. They just wanted to think that they'll be the first one to get it. And if you're still into Hex, and the price is less than 1 Satoshi, like, you could stake all you want to, and you can stake all you want to. You're not going to really gain any value. When you have those coins, the whole point is who's going to buy them off of you if nobody believes in this project. That's why you go for projects with the use case. The only reason why people talk shit about projects with use cases right now is because at the end of the day, when the price goes up, who's going to buy it off of you? Why are they going to want to buy it? You know what I mean? That's something that you need to be asking yourself on everything that you're holding long term. Why is somebody going to buy it off of you? Like, so with Hex, that's the whole point. Like, you can have 7 million tokens, but if nobody could do anything with them, who's gonna buy it off of you? You know what I mean? So if your goal is to actually make money, then you need to buy something that you're gonna be able to sell. Like, nobody invests in anything. Like, your goal is to invest into something that you're gonna be able to sell for a higher price later. Sorry, I gotta finish my jacket. You got to invest in something that you can sell to somebody else for more expensive, right? Like, you buy a company, you make that company bigger than the last guy was doing, then you sell it. Or, vice versa. But so make sure that you guys are buying things that have value. Like, there's a lot of things right now that don't have a use case that might have value in the future. And that's kind of what we're all looking for. People talking about Bitcoin doesn't have a use case. Guys, it's like a lot of people say, oh, it doesn't have intrinsic value. It doesn't have intrinsic value. It doesn't have intrinsic value. Bitcoin is a transaction mechanism You know, like, let's lower it all the way down to what it is. People can make transactions without needing a bank. How much value do banks have just from allowing you to, just because you trust them and you're giving them the power to say, I can make a transaction right now. Bitcoin allows people to do that without the banks. So the banks take all your money, they spend it on all this stuff, and they make a ton of money. Now, the value in something like a cryptocurrency, I won't even say Bitcoin, but the value in something like a cryptocurrency is it allows you to make transactions. Like, that's the use case. Everyone's saying, whoa, it doesn't have a use case. No, it just doesn't have a use case that you accept because you trust the bank. So some people don't always want to trust the bank. So there's a use case there. Some people have banks that don't like each other. So there's a use case there. You know what I mean? Like, in certain countries, I can't, in the US, I can't spend certain currencies. You know what I'm saying? So if I have a currency that I can spend anywhere, there's value in that. You know what I mean? If I go from here to Europe and I don't have to stop and exchange all my dollars, there's value in that. I save time, I save effort, I save money. You can't sit here and tell me that saving time and making things easier is not valuable for people. Time is the most valuable thing in the world, folks. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about. Oh, Tether. You guys, Tether has this thing where they're moving Tether to Blockstream. It's like to their side chain on Blockstream, which is private. That's kind of alarming for me because a lot of people think that the price of Tether pumps Bitcoin. Now, if these fools make all the Tether transactions private, I think you can see why there's kind of like a problem, in my opinion. Like, I just feel like they got a lot of legal stuff going on. They want to hide a bunch of things. So now adding privacy to some Tether coins is actually like a smart move. If you're trying to do something that you don't want the community to know about. It's a very smart move. So, but for the rest of us and for all of us who don't want anything to happen to Bitcoin and don't want Tether to implode, that's kind of an alarming revelation there. And secondly, I just want to say, like, man, too many people have a scarcity mindset in this cryptocurrency, and that's why they're not going to get rich. And stop having a scarcity mindset. Like, stop having FOMO, like you're gonna miss out on something. And this is the only reason why there's a bunch of tribalism. And it's like, this is why I want my coin to go up instead of yours, because I want to be the one to get the money. And there's greed and there's tribalism and it's a scarcity mindset. And my crypto folks, y'all gotta drop that if y'all want to get rich. Like, this year I'm finna be dropping knowledge bombs on everything. And it's not just about cryptocurrency. Like, I really want to help some people, like, become rich men at heart and with money, like I'm doing for myself. And I'm seeing a lot of changes in my own life, and I'm seeing a lot more profit, seeing a lot more ROIs, seeing a lot more smiles and happiness. So yeah, first video of the year is 2020, man. All that negative, stupid stuff gotta go, man. All that, like, all the talk about, oh, it's FUD, before you call it FUD, doesn't make sense. Can it prevent you from losing your money? Because everything in this market is like, we all see the ups and downs. So if you just prevent yourself from losing money, then you should be making a lot of money. If the price goes up and you don't lose $1, that means you will be rich right now, because the price goes up and down every day. So the whole key to this game is to not lose money. And you lose money by the decisions that you make when you decide to buy a coin and it drops, when you decide to sell a coin while it's down, when you decide to hop on a green candle, when you decide to get in because everyone says there's a war coming and you think that Bitcoin is going to spike, all that stuff. Like, You gotta have strategy. So yeah, man, I guess that's it for my little rant for today. Hex is doing horrible. Don't put any money in it. Get away from it. Take your money out. Richard King Cam, whatever his name is. You know, information came out about him being a scammer. Well, duh, the guy said it in his live streams. Like, you know, Tether, come on, man. They've been, everyone thinks that they manipulated the market, and they keep on having all these stories about how they manipulated the market, and now they're going private. Like, come on, man. Oh yeah, Bitcoin's over 8,000, so that's cool. You know, the price is going up on Bitcoin. Elon Musk tweeted about Bitcoin. That's good. So, a little bit of thoughts, a little bit of news about the crypto industry. Like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, check out hodlshop.com. And yeah, man, let's get this 2020 off right. Till next time, peace.